started to rain a little more. The road was now wet, so it was time to be very cautious, as if I slipped off here, the consequences can be rather unforgiving. To make things a little more interesting, the fog rolled in. So I know there's big drop-offs there, but you'd never know. I crept along, waiting for something to come out of the fog. I rarely look down at my GPS map, but here I was checking to see if there was any turns coming up. Any surprises. Prayer flags are normally put at the top of a pass, so I'm gathering I'd made it. I had reached the top of Changla Pass, but this time I wouldn't be able to see the view. I regrettably didn't put rain pants on, so seeing that I was already soaked, and the fact this rain could last all afternoon, I thought it was best to get off the mountain as quickly and safely as possible. As the more rain, the more chance the mountain becomes unstable and can cause landslides and rivers to form across the road. Rivers of water started forming across the roads. I took the hairpin switchbacks down the last section before getting to the valley floor. I pulled over to get fuel, as I wasn't quite sure when I'd next get the chance. This does look like another gorgeous valley. It's a pity to be coming through when it's raining. Okay. It's so cold. Everything was good until it got really cold, and then it was too wet to stop. Wasn't forecast for rain, but anyway. I jumped under the covers of the bed for a while to try and warm up. Finally starting to warm up. It was getting cold coming off the top of that mountain, but found this, I guess you'd call this, and if you're in New Zealand, a batch. Australia, a shack, beach shack, located on the lake, and there was so many of them. I was just like, oh. As you can hear, it is still raining. I did look at the weather forecast and it said sunny, maybe a cloud or two, no chance of rain. They got that wrong. The lake itself is quite vibrant, that really light turquoisey blue. I saw it in the gap between two rain squalls. Not much else to do. Wait for this rain to hopefully stop as it's predicted, and then actually go and have a look at the lake. Till then, getting back in this bed with the tuna on top of me to thaw out. It finally stopped raining, so I went outside to explore. A little bit of fortune, the heavy clouds have gone. We're down to just the light stuff, just sprinkling. So I can actually see this lake and the hills, or is that mountains on the other side? It's pretty spectacular. I can't get any Wi-Fi, so although the place says it's got Wi-Fi, just to get a weather report. I'm going to have a bit of wander around, see what else I can find out here. I walked down to the water's edge, where they had a lot of prayer flags. For those out there who may not know,
Prayer flags are used to bless the surrounding countryside. Traditional prayer flags come in sets of 5, each colour representing one of the 5 elements, and the 5 pure lights. Blue for the sky and space, white for the air and wind, red for fire, green for water, and yellow for the earth. So I've worked out there's an issue with my photography technique when at altitude, and this is part of the reason. When I take a photo, or normally filming with a longer lens and I don't have a tripod, I hold it tight to my body and hold my breath to try and get it as still shot as possible. But holding your breath at altitude isn't a good thing. So all of a sudden I'm finding myself going, yeah, so don't know how to get around that. Maybe bring a tripod? The sun started to peek through the clouds, giving me a glimpse of how beautiful this lake and the surroundings were.
Oh my love, you're such a fragile thing, I know. And with the winter comes the ice, the snow, but I'm here to hold.
In the next episode, I explore more of Pangong Lake, ride through incredible valleys and across high deserts. Then I head up to the highest,